You see, the thing about relationships is honestly, you don't know the person until you guys live with each other, until maybe you guys own a home together, you have a couple kids together, and even then, we all know that motherfuckers and bitches switch the fuck up. You know, people grow up, people grow apart, shit fucking happens. There's so many challenges and obstacles, and sometimes you just realize that you guys are not meant to be together anymore, you know? And I love these relationships where the women on social media, they're so fucking confident. My man would never. And he puts money in my bank account and he calls me when he gets off of work and on his way home and anytime in between and this and that. And like I love it because yeah, you should adore and trust your partner, right? And I'm really sorry to pop some of you guys' bubbles, but I have been that bitch, okay? I was in the game 7 fucking years, okay? And I've had my fair share of my own relationships. I played housewife. That fucking shit lasted 3 fucking months. You know, every woman, every fucking person has their own different sets of needs, wants, and goals. And for me, personally, I need a fucking man that's gonna do more than provide and be faithful. Like, we got to be able to talk about things. You got to be able to be spontaneous and adventurous and silly. Now, me personally, I don't I don't take any pride in having someone else pay for my shit. I have pride in my work and my struggles, and oh, it took me this long to figure out how to do something and how I'm making my own money. I don't feel any fucking pride. I don't have no fucking high morale or anything like that. And that's me personally. If you feel like you're doing God's work by maintaining your home, raising your kids, congratulations. Good for you. Seriously, like that shit must be tough. You know, and no one can surprise me with anything because I sat in the passenger seat and this husband is FaceTiming his wife. I've been on dates with guys and they're like, oh, let me go ahead and go to the ATM real quick, get some cash because my wife takes care of the finances. Okay, I've been in their hotel room where they took a work trip and they paid for me to get there and we did our fucking thing. And as soon as I'm walking out the door, he's FaceTiming his wife and kids. You know, oh, I'm sorry, baby. The meeting ran a little bit late. Like, so when women are over here so sure and so fucking confident, it ain't a fucking jealous trait in me. And I think it's just, these women being feeling like they need to be put on a pedestal, thinking like, like they're fucking better than. But it's like don't fucking do that. Don't fucking play yourself, okay? Because even if you do have a good one, because there are a lot of good guys and a lot of good women in the world. You might have got lucky and got you a real one. That might be your perfect soulmate. You might have got it right the first time. Like, congratulations. But don't be so naive. Don't be so fucking delusional. Like, that shit can't fucking happen to you. We've all read the fucking heartbreaking stories of, the mother comes home and finds that the husband left, and, all of a sudden they fucking have to move out and the husband hasn't been paying the mortgage or whatever. I don't think it's wrong to stay where you are at, where you feel stable and you're comfortable, whether that's with you and you're staying home with your family, your parents. If you decide to just stay, having roommates and just live like that for a long time, if you decide to be married and live like that and not have a paying job, um whatever floats your boat, whatever the fuck makes you happy. But when you're acting like you're better than, Or you look down on someone, you're like, ugh, you still live with? No, because I, for one, would rather, because like for me, from my personal experience, I've lived alone, I've lived with roommates, I've lived with my dad, I've lived with a man, like I've done it, you know. And me, I am so fucking happy that every day I'm able to talk to my dad, and you know, we eat breakfast together and we drink coffee together and we laugh and we take shots together. And you know, that wasn't my reality when I was growing up. You know, I mean, not the drinking, but us bonding and laughing and talking. We didn't have that when I was a teenager. So I see like some things to me are more valuable than my name being solely on the lease.